What's going on? So in this video, I'm going to share with you some tips to get you in the gaming niche and growing like you should be. Now, a lot of people struggle in the gaming niche. I'm going to explain why, and I'm going to show you a simple strategy to help get your channel to blow up. And before we get into it real quick, for those that have been asking how I personally grow YouTube channels and generate automated income daily through YouTube just like this, even if you're not a partner, click the link in the description to my video series, watch over my shoulder, copy me, and you can set this up for yourself just like these YouTubers are that are sharing their results right here. And in my video series, I even have a section of videos showing the fastest methods for achieving a YouTube partnership. Okay, so let's get into this amazing strategy for growing and exploding a gaming channel here on YouTube. And before we do that, let me show you the reason why most people are failing on YouTube in the gaming category. So whether you're just starting out or you've been around for a while and you're trying to break into like the Fortnite niche or some other huge niche, here's the problem. If we go to YouTube and we go to the search bar and we type in Fortnite, and then we go over here into the filter and we tell YouTube just to show us videos related to Fortnite that were loaded in the last hour, and we start to scroll down, you're gonna see something pretty crazy. So all these Fortnite videos that you're seeing were just uploaded in the last hour, and it's going to keep going and going and going. So your chances of getting noticed out of all these videos being uploaded every hour on YouTube is very minimal. So rather than try to break into a niche that's already been established, Fortnite's been around for a long time, it's extremely popular, let me show you another way to go about this. What you want to do is position yourself in front of an up-and-coming game that's going to be pretty huge. So you can go to Google and Google Steam Gaming or Steam, and then download Steam's free app. You download it to your computer, and this is what it looks like. And there's the store where you can download games, you can play free games, there's a library, there's all sorts of things you can do in here. They have software you can download, hardware where you can buy, and this is where people do a lot of streaming and a lot of recording of their gaming to share on platforms like YouTube. But what we're going to look at is under here, under store, and if you go to featured or just store, on the left there's going to have this section here, categories, and if you scroll down you're going to see upcoming. If we click on that, you're going to see a bunch of games that have not been released yet, and they even have the dates or at least an estimated time frame when they're going to be available. And so like this one, Last Oasis, it's due sometime in the first quarter of this year. And so we have this game right here, Last Oasis. It's not even available yet, but they're letting you know, hey, this is an up-and-coming game. It's a massively multiplayer action RPG adventure. So these are very important characteristics of a game. Massively multiplayer. That's a huge genre to be involved in the gaming category, because if you look at Fortnite, that's exactly what it is. The other thing you're going to want to look out for are games that are heavily moddable. So if you look at Fortnite, there's all sorts of skins always being introduced, all the weapons, new themes, new seasons, right? All the gliders and so on. So it keeps the game fresh. And there's always new content then to cover. And that's why that game has been around for so long. So this could potentially be a huge game, Last Oasis. And so since it's not already established, it hasn't even been released yet, you can start doing content about this game, learn about this game. If we click on it, there's going to be all sorts of demo stuff you can see of the gameplay. So you could do commentary over this, talk about, again, the information you can find about the game, which you can do right here. You can find a lot about Oasis on here, or you can Google it. You can even usually find a Twitter feed. And so since there's not a lot of competition for this yet, and you start putting out these videos, letting people know this game is coming, and again, showing gameplay and showing images, when there's very little competition, you can build up an audience that might be interested in this game, that look at it and go, oh, that looks cool. I don't want to miss out. I better subscribe to this channel. Then when the game drops, you want to hammer YouTube's platform with its content. Play the game, and that will definitely help set you up to be successful in a new niche, rather than trying to get started in a niche that's already been around and there's already huge channels that have tons of content out there, and you can see tons of content being loaded every hour. So again, the idea is very simple. Rather than try to get into a niche that's already blown up, it's too hard to get exposure in because so much content is being uploaded every hour. Find something that hasn't even came out yet, get ahead of it using platforms like Steam, and start building audiences ahead of time when there's very little competition. And then as this game gets released and people start hearing about it, when they go to YouTube and they search for Last Oasis, you're already going to have a library of content out there that's going to likely be seen by people because there's not going to be a lot of content out there yet, and so you're going to get a lot of exposure this way. And as I mentioned previously, make sure that the games you're going after have lots of modding available to that, and preferably open world multiplayer type gaming. And of course, when you are setting up your videos, make sure you optimize your videos. Put keywords like Last Oasis gameplay, Last Oasis upcoming, Last Oasis release in the title and the description and in the tags. Make sure you do a really nice thumbnail. There's lots of images you can capture to create a nice thumbnail for that. Put some highlights in it to get attention drawn to that thumbnail, and then watch what happens to your channel. Try this method, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.